how you go from feeling emotional, frustrated, angry, irritated, sad, overwhelmed, whatever it is, bitter, whatever emotion you come across, into the space where you feel fresh and where you feel like, now I have a new perspective. It's like shifting kind of role. So what I did is I always take a shower. So I was standing underneath the shower like that. Um, and as my business is expanding, there's a lot of little things. I now need to, like, before it was just me being happy and shining my light, and now it's all the practicalities and all the little things. And so it was about that for me. And so I was standing underneath the shower and I was like having this moment and telling, like saying, I have done my part. I have done my part. I've done everything I know to do. I've done everything I know to do. I've aligned my actions, what I know to do, and now it's up to you. And so it was kind of certain. Now, these are the kitchen floor moments, bawling your eyes out, those moments. I want you to get that. I don't get into that state anymore because I kind of, like, when I realize I do this before, you can actually do it right now. You don't have to get into the state of frustration, irritation, or even worse before you come to the conclusion, it's just not me who's going to solve this because I really did everything. And so I was standing there being very directive, very clear. You're now going to help me. It was not like a vibration of love and light, It was clear, like crystal clear. It was like committed, dedicated. I want this to be solved and I want you to help me because I did my part. See, that I'm doing my part is important. If you're kind of expecting that while you don't do your part, it's not going to work. So you do your part. You do your part. You go beyond your fear. You do all of that. And then when it's still not happening, it's surrender, right? It's like, I now did everything. Doesn't mean you need to get very emotional around it, but many times you do because you're so fed up with it, right? So it does happen like that. But I want to grasp the concept that obviously in the afternoon, everything shifted, all the things turned out the way I wanted without me doing anything. See, that was interesting. I did my part before, but then it was like, well, I don't know what to do anymore, so now please show me. Now I want to grab this concept into the now. What are things you know you've been doing your part in? Or are you not really doing your part? See, that's an important thing. Are you showing up? Are you saying yes? Are you going beyond the boundaries of feeling fearful or newness or permission or uncertainty? Or are you standing in front of that, hoping that the surrender and the co-creation will happen? It will not. It happens when you are willing to do what it takes to move through the difficult decisions, maybe, who feel scary. I see it when people enter my programs over and over again. They know they want to be part of it. And many times then the money comes in. Or then, what if I'm not capable? What if I don't have that mission? What if I can't activate my gifts? And now they kind of start, and then, spoke to some yesterday, they say yes. And what happens is, first it was scary. It was like you told us, like the tunnel. It was like that. But now I can dance. Like now I feel free. I feel so excited. I cannot wait before we start. But it's the moving through the tunnel, what is necessary. It's the moment of surrender, which is necessary. So are you playing your part? If so, are you now allowing your tribe to co-create with you? Or are you like expecting miracles with not giving the opportunity for the miracles, meaning saying, I need you. It's time to play your part. It doesn't sound very airy-fairy, right? It's not like I'm meditating. It's like real. It's real life stuff. I don't know how to do it. Please, can you help me? Can you feel that? I know you have a relationship. Would you, in a relationship with anyone else, when you're very emotional, would you kind of find the right words and the perfect gratitude description? No, you would not. You would say, I'm suffering, or it's hard for me. I feel sad. They want to hear that. They're not here to like have some kind of polished way in which you communicate with them. They know it anyway. So you might as well just say, what's going on? And I need your support. And now I'm handing it over. You can hand it over by writing a note on the table saying literally, I'm now choosing to hand it over. Help me. And that's it. And every time you go into finding solutions with your mind, you put it back. You put it back on the paper. No, I done my part and now it's this. Then after that, you might feel inspired to do something, see? And that's inspired action. That's something else than trying to find your solution through your suffering, doing all disaligned things, feeling horrible in the process. That's not going to work. So you want to create that space through which the new inspiration can come through. What do you get out of this? I'm curious. Where are you? Are you like willing to go and step into that tunnel? In which area of life it is? Or are you allowing your emotions to run your life without you really stepping in? And so now it's very limited, very personality based. Are you allowing the co-creation to happen? And are you creating a real relationship? It's a real one. It's not one of love and like only that, although it is, but you're also human and you're allowed to be human in this relationship. You don't need to be the perfect harmonized soul all the time. That is pretty impossible. I'm just telling you, you're human and they accept you fully for who you are. The more you accept you to be who you are with all your emotions, all your doubts, all your frustrations, the easier it gets because now the co-creation becomes very easy. Because you just work from where you are instead of who you want to become. Can you feel that difference? Anyway, and I'm going to allow them to speak. See what they have. Hi, everyone. We are delighted to come to you as this is an invitation. We love the conversation we just had with you as it gives great clarity, but now we want to do an invitation. It is okay for you to be human. It is actually perfect. You are human because you came to this planet to live this life through this physical body with the eyes of your personality, expanding into the knowing that you are infinite. Isn't that exhilarating? And so now we want to invite you into a collaboration, into a co-creation with us. Not just when you need us, not just when you feel like, I can't breathe anymore. We want you to get that we are here always. So when you take a walk, when you're doing something in the home, when you're pondering, when you're creating, when you're teaching, when you're raising your children, when you're talking, we are there always. And so if you want us to become a bigger part of your life, just allow us in. And then you would say, but I don't hear you yet, or I don't really feel it, or it's not that clear. What if you do not need to hear us in order for us to support you? When you are clear in your mind, in your intention, in your field, in your talking, in who you are on paper, we can feel the difference between you being caught up in life or you being very clear about the direction you want to choose. It's different. So do not be scared that whenever you have thoughts, ideas, which are not fully soul aligned, now you get off track. That's actually you exploring life and it's part of it. It's important for you to have those moments. It's not about dissolving those moments. It's about embracing those moments, enjoying those moments, and expanding in those moments into greater awareness. But now, when you want to be very intentional, and now is a great moment, as the energies, the moon is perfect for that. Start setting clear intentions. Where do you want to move into emotionally? Where do you want to move into mentally, physically? What is it you want to embrace more, create more? Be clear. Allow yourself just to put 1, 2, 3, 4 things on paper for this month, the things important to you. Allow us to support you in that. Because once you are clear about what it is you want, and you align with that, you stop going all over the place, because that is a signal like you're still exploring, which is fine, because we will never force or push you into a direction. It's up to you. When you desire greater results, greater support, greater collaboration, less frustration, less irritation, all of that, become clear first. Become clear. State it on paper. What is it you desire? Do not state the things you once want to have, although you can. We're talking about the upcoming 3 to 4 weeks. Be clear on that. Be clear on what you want right now. And stop living in the illusion of what you want to become one day. Although you can state it, but you're not living there yet. You're living here, and here is where we can support you into that. Can you feel the difference? If you want support into a purpose-driven, fully activated and aligned business filled with clients and abundance in all levels, but you're still wondering what your gifts are, you're still not sure about that, we want to start there with you. See, the rest will follow. But when you want to start with the business and the clients and everything into place, we cannot support you in that because you are not there yet. Your field, your energy, who you are is not there yet. Although we can get you there when you allow us in and you allow yourself to be where you are right now. Start where you are right now. Get clear with your intentions and expect the support to be there. You don't need to hear us, feel us, although you will once you practice. Once you allow us in, once you get the right container into place, it will be able for you. So it's not that it's not available, but when you just want to practice on your own, the first thing you need to do is to become clear. That's step one. And then align your life with that. Show up. Step in. Move past the fear. Move past the doubt. And that is where we can co-create with you. Not as long as you're exploring and wondering and kind of investigating. We love that for you because there's a place and a time for everything. Just feel where you are. And then allow us in. When you align, when you get clear, then you align, then you allow us in to co-create with you. You expect miracles. You expect us to be part of your journey, and you expect us to show up, not just with channeled messages, but actually in life, with opportunities, with your awareness expanding, with seeing and meeting the right people in the right places, and it will be one joyful dance of synchronicity for you. We so love you. And so it is. Beautiful. I loved it. It is all possible for you. And they said so many wise things, so I would re-listen if I were you. One thing is you start where you are. If you want to start with the big dreams, but you're still with the small dreams, that's where the manifestation is, in the small dreams. That is where the miracles lie. And then the big dream will evolve like this juicy, delicious thing, what is ever expanding. But when you just go straight to the finish line, it's not what it is, because it will not give you the fulfillment and the joy and the thrill of the journey. So take it to where you are. And then do your part. Become clear and do your part. Align your life. Go through the tunnel. Step into the unknown. Do all of those things, because that is where your freedom is. At the other end of the tunnel. It's not here. It's not in the repetitive frustration, repetitive irritation, repetitive feelings of being insignificant or feeling like you can't do it or incompetent. It's not there. It's like you might not be feeling competent or all-knowing yet, but when you are willing to step through that tunnel, you will be. There is no other way. Anyway, a couple of things. We're gonna start a masterclass, not this Monday, but the Monday after. I will share more in this weekend Next week, you can actually opt in. You can like start to register and come in. It's a 3-day one. And so I already want to give you a heads up. It will be on Monday, so not this Monday, the Monday after. I think it's the 22nd. Monday, Wednesday, and Friday at 7 p.m. Amsterdam. That's an hour. I actually added something VIP fun, an additional hour in a more intimate, interactive setting. So if you want to be part, just already note it in your calendar, and I will share all the details after. That's one thing. And if you want to become clear personally on who you are, your gifts, your mission, how to move forward into that embodiment, I'm going to keep repeating this. You are so welcome to talk to us and to get clear. It will be delightful. I spoke to Joanna yesterday, and we just said they're all beautiful conversations. They're all such beautiful conversations. Why? Because there's time and space for you, for who you are. It's not about your partner, your children, your work, what you have to do. It's about you. It's about your soul. It's about your desires and who you are. And so it is leading into the soul mastery experience. Doesn't say you need to onboard if you're not a fit, but it's leading into that, just so you know, right? Because I want you to get the results. And I know talking to you in this way, I can like transmute and do some of it. But honestly, when I see my group yesterday, it's magic. The magic is happening. The awakening is happening. The things are happening, and I see their life progress happening too. It's exciting. It's a warm, welcoming container full of elevation, full of expectation, full of possibility, and it's right here for you. It really, really is. And you are worthy and deserving of having a place for you. You really are. And now I'm wishing you a fantastic weekend. Much love. Bye.